Unit 1, Lesson 1, Student Example number 3. The average daily temperature for Central Alberta during the 6-month period is shown in the table below. So if you take a look at the table, they have the first 6 months of the year, January through June, and they had the average monthly temperature for each of those months written right below them. Question A asks you to determine which month is the second coldest. In order to determine something like the coldest, second coldest, highest, lowest, fastest, slowest, anything like that where you're given a series of integers, your first step is always to put the integers in order. If you take a look at our chart, they've already done that for you. January was the coldest month at -12, and June was the warmest at +14. They ask you to determine which month is the second coldest. You take a look and you work from the lowest side up. The second coldest month is February, and it had an average temperature of -9 degrees Celsius. Part B asks you to determine the average temperature during those first 6 months of the year and to round your answer to the nearest degree. When we're determining averages, we take the total or the sum of all of the integers we're given. So sum of all integers. And we divide it by the number of integers we're given. So we will add up -12 plus -9 plus -4 plus +5 plus +10 plus +14, and we will divide that all by 6 because we have 6 terms. If you add up the top, you will see that you get an answer of 4, and we divide that by 6. They ask for your answer to be rounded to the nearest degree. In order to do so, you need to convert your fraction to a decimal. One of the best tips when you're converting a fraction to a decimal is to take your fraction down to lowest terms. We can reduce this fraction by taking both 2 out of the top and bottom, which will give us 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. 2/3 is one of those fractions that you just need to know the equivalent decimal for. 2/3 is equivalent to 0.6 repeated. That bar means repeated. They ask us to round to the nearest degree. 0.6 is greater than 0.5, so it will round up to 1 degree Celsius. Please make sure to always include your units in your final answer.